Welcome back to another episode of In Good Company.
We're back.
We took a couple months off, wanted to reevaluate, re-strategize some things. So we do have something fun. We have a recurring guest who's been on, you can tell by the laugh. She's been on the show before, Vivian Benitez.
Hello. This is so exciting.
I'm
excited
stoked.
to have you join us.
Yeah.
I feel like because the vibe is so
you.
natural.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll be on once a month. We'll talk about relationships. We'll talk about movies. And we needed
shit I hate.
And shit you hate, yeah.
I love talking about shit I hate.
We needed a woman's touch.
Buckle up.
We did.
We needed a woman's touch.
It was overdue.
All the crap we were getting about relationship advice.
No way.
So welcome back. We're back, baby. Also, one of the new little pivots that we're doing with the show is our producer, Courtney, who is just as opinionated as us, usually has stuff to say. So she has a mic, and we'll be calling to her and going to her for opinions and advice throughout the shows too. So if you see or if you hear another voice besides Vivian's, it is our producer, Courtney. Say hi.
It's me. Hello.
We've evened the playing field.
Yeah, we've evened the playing field. There's too much masculinity on the pod.
I mean, we just don't need any more like male podcasts, man. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
But I actually do feel like we have such a unique, I'm not, if you don't want more male energy, I probably wasn't the best female guest to have on the pod.
No, but I feel like you present such a unique, dynamic energy and opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I think it works. I think we'll see.
I think it's gonna be great. The last one was just so fun. I think it's gonna be great. So yes, once a month she'll be on. So we have a co-host now. Viv. Yeah. And we usually do our 5 stars, but Viv wants to, what do you want to do?
0 fucking stars. I want to talk about shit I hate and only the shit that I hate.
Perfect.
I don't want to tell you, like, it's like,
yeah.
You know?
We'll put a link in the bio for you guys to go give it a bad rating.
Dog, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have so many pet peeves.
We're also going to do this thing where each one of us, each time Viv is on, we're going to say an ick of ours. You have a list of these. Do you have an ick of if your husband or a guy does something where you're just like, ugh?
Is it
we'll do one an episode.
Is it related to someone or related to ick in general?
An ick, an overall ick.
Ankles. I hate men's ankles.
Seeing them?
Yeah, they really ick me out. I'm just like, if I see a bare ankle on a man, oh.
Really?
Ugh. They're so girly. Ankles in general are very girly.
We're too.
They're a tad dainty.
They're too dainty for me. Yeah.
Really? Like, so you like with men like just masculine, top to bottom.
Yeah.
What if you saw a dude with an ankle bracelet?
Fuck him forever and never talk to you again. If you ever wear an ankle bracelet, like
that's the thing.
They wear them.
Men and women. Now I be seeing people wear ankle bracelets. You go to the airport.
Yo, early 2000s.
Yeah, you see all of it. You see all of it.
Early 2000s was the ankle tat. You remember the ankle bracelet tattoos, or the back of the
I have
the Achilles. No, you
God,
don't. Early 2000s.
But they're getting removed. I'm getting everything zapped.
You have the ankle tramp stamp.
Yeah, both.
Both.
And then you have the
both.
skyline on one of the arms, right? The
yeah,
Miami.
but everything's getting zapped. Every single thing.
It's probably smart.
What's
Did
that?
we talk about this?
Does that hurt?
Oh, it's the worst pain. I can't even describe it to you. They should do it at what's that prison that they send? Not Alcatraz, because the new Alcatraz, you know, Guantanamo. They should honestly, because all of those prisoners are like tatted. Instead of like actually beating them, which they do, they should just remove their tattoos and for 8 hours straight, and you will be
That
seeing
bad.
God.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
I have 0 tattoos. You have a couple.
The worst.
I have like 6.
How many do you have in total?
Oh, probably because if you're counting these like little ones on my fingers and like little guys, probably like 12, 13.
And you want all of them gone?
I'm halfway through having all of them
Every
gone.
single one.
Oh wow, look.
Yeah, they're fading. Yeah, every single one is I tried to do it before my wedding. I really wanted to be tattoo free before the wedding. I wanted like a clean slate. And I told you this, that when I got my first tattoo, my mom kicked me out of the house. I was like 16, and she was like, just so you know, one day you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be in your wedding dress and you're going to say, what a trash whore. And I did.
And you were like,
I looked
"You don't
in
know
the
what you're
mirror
talking about, Mom."
On my wedding day, I looked in the mirror with my beautiful wedding dress, and I looked at my body and my arms, and because I
And
didn't
that's
have,
what you called yourself in your
and
brain?
I was like, "Fucking trash whore." 16 years
Sorry.
old. 16 years old. What the fuck were you thinking?
Whoa.
This city skyline. So I put makeup on them to
I was
like
gonna say you
cover
could
them.
probably because they're pretty faded now. So during
Yeah.
your wedding, they probably couldn't
People
see
do
them.
skin grafts, I heard too.
I just get them off of me. I got them all when I was 16. I was so gross. Everything I liked was gross. Ugh. Can
maybe-
you tell,
maybe
can you
the
tell
back-
I'm not resolved about my past?
Well, maybe a back ankle
None of
tag.
us are.
Yeah. Maybe an
It's
Achilles
okay.
tag might be on my ick list. What's your ick? What's
Flip-flops.
what?
Flip flops.
Flip.
I
You are
hate 'em.
big, especially at the airport.
Anywhere.
On women?
Anybody.
Flip flops are
Oh.
ick for me too. Flip flops on
Ick.
anyone.
Oh, wait, even on a girl?
flip-flops on
Guy or
women are
girl.
like so dainty and cute.
Huh.
Especially if you got your toes done, you got your nails done.
I don't mind a
No,
girl's flip
nothing.
flops. Do you feel the same way about heels with
I love the heels.
You don't, but
Heels-
are you
so
okay
you don't
with
mind the
open
There's
toe?
a sex appeal to the heels for me, huh?
Open toe?
Nope.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
You can do slides. Put some slides on. Flip flops with a damn sound. I hate.
If they have this going on,
It's over for
Done?
me. Yeah, it just looks dirty because then you got to take them off and you got to then you got nothing but bare foot. It's just nasty. I can't do the flip flops. It bugs me.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
know like
a-
flip flops
that's
are
a-
like becoming a thing now.
Do
See,
you
like,
do you tell your partner this? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, hey, listen,
No flip flops.
I'm
around
really
me.
not
So
fucking
what
with
do you
flip
expect them to wear to the beach then?
slides.
You're giving at least you're giving an alternative that makes sense for the beach. You're not just like you have to wear sneakers.
yeah, like if she's
That's
rocking
fine.
Birks, is that fine? The Birkenstocks?
I'd rather not.
What like closed toe ones? Those are.
Yeah, I just hate Birkenstock, the look of it personally.
thanks,
I
man.
just find them very.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just.
Throw on some cool slick
Yeah.
slides, and we're good. That's all I'm asking.
says the guy who's wearing a fucking like blue crocodile.
Yeah,
on
those
his
are what are
feet
those,
right
gator
now.
skin?
Gator skin.
It might be gator skin. Hey, listen.
Those are real blue. Oh, actually, you know, I
Come on,
only
these
saw
are
the tip. Doesn't
these
it?
are flying
I only
out.
saw the tip and it looked a
Yeah,
little
come
weird.
on now.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's rocking the
All right.
gator skins today.
Hey, I'm going back to my roots, bro. I'm Florida boy. You know that.
Florida boy.
You already know. But yeah, no flip flops. Or no. Flip-flops
That's a
for
good
me,
ick.
yeah.
Okay. What's yours then?
I got a list of them, but the other day it happened again. Talking to this girl when the white on the side
Oh,
of
the white.
when they don't realize it's there and don't wipe it, and you're talking to them and you're just like wipe. You know what I'm talking about? The little white stuff.
Is that
people
is
get
that?
in the
But
cor-
is a white side lip situation? Is that
that's an ick.
correct?
I think it's genetic.
Is it genetic?
I think it's
Or
genetic.
can people help
Because
it?
I've never had it. You've never had it. I've never,
I've never
had,
had
it.
it.
You've never had
Okay,
it.
wait, I have to talk about this.
Yeah. What do you got, Courtney?
That happens to me sometimes when I wear certain chapstick.
But
It's
do
like,
you do this?
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, if you don't feel it at first, it's from like maybe what they put on their lips.
Yeah.
I'm so self-conscious about it. I'm always going like that.
Chapstick can do a little something there, but but I feel like it's worse for some people.
All right. Okay. If that's a bad ick, after you, I'll have a new one then, because apparently that's wrong. If it's you're born that way, sorry. Yours was so funny. Girls running.
Oh,
Girls running.
it's
Ick.
yeah. If you have a weird run, like
Oh, if you have a weird run, not just like girls running
no,
in
not just,
general.
no. That's
Oh,
like,
Weird
okay.
run.
Weird
Imagine
run.
if you saw a dude run with floppy arms.
I'd rather just not work out with you at all. like also like there's some things you don't need to do with your partner. And
Yeah.
if you kind of have like an inkling that they have a funny style run, just do it by yourself. I don't need to be there for it.
Yeah.
Like, cause
agreed.
Yeah, because if it's goofy, I'm just gonna be like thinking about it all the time.
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
Can people see us right now?
I just through experience, bro.
Yeah. I took a boyfriend to Pilates once and I'll never do that again.
See?
Like it's just like, oh,
It's working out with your partner is tricky.
it's tricky.
You can do a hike.
hike.
You want to work
is-
out?
is
Let's go for a
fine.
hike.
It's fine, but
I don't
you
need you
start,
there when I'm lifting
You start doing
weights or-
Pilates and like
Yeah.
you start seeing your partner like shake, like it's like
Shake would. I would
you're like
get a
judging
divorce.
that. It gets and this is so like superficial, whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it is what it is. Like I'm just gonna be sitting there like.
I mean, do you feel that way too, though?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten the ick from roof working out. I don't think I have. But you know what I do really care about in terms of my partner working out? Like I actually don't. I have no care about abs. I actually don't like abs on a guy. I think it's a bit grotesque. It's also like very harsh. Like I don't mind a bit of a belly even. Not that he has when he doesn't. But what I really like is pecs on a guy. Like I need some juicy titties.
See, I don't have that. That's my dad one time was like, "You'll be a man when you have a chest." I was like, "I'm 30 years old, Dad, so I kind of feel like one." He goes, "You got to get a chest." I was like,
I'll say this.
"All
You
right."
can do it.
This is the most out of shape I've ever been, like body wise. It's like I'm like borderline dad
You
bod,
got some juicy titties.
but my love life has been pretty exceptional. So
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Most
like I
good
might not
women-
need this six pack. Like my
Good
body,
women
I'm,
don't fucking care.
they
I'm
don't
telling
care,
you.
man.
Good women don't
Telling
care.
you.
Okay, so what is your 0 star of this month? What's something you
I'll tell you, and you have something to do with it.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah.
What'd I do?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm only dragging you into this because you're like the fourth person who has done it to me this month, and it
Okay.
pisses me off to no end. I
Judah catching the
fucking
strays.
hate when people text me and say, "Hey, can I ask you a question?"
Oh yeah, I did that.
Gross. Just ask me the question. It would have already been done. You're wasting my time. And then you doubled down. I said yes. And your question was, can I call you later? We could have just bypassed all of that and you could have just called me. And it's been happening all the time. People text me, can I ask you a question? Can I call you? Why don't you just ask the fucking question or fucking call me?
So your 0 star of the month is me.
Yeah, no. Just this thing in general.
Great start.
This thing in general of people.
You would ask me November, it would have been him too.
Like next month it's just gonna be
Awesome.
like what? It's gonna start.
Funny enough, Judah is another. What's your hit list?
But that,
guy over
Billy,
here.
that sounds to me like what you're saying is like just have the balls and ask me.
No, I don't give a fuck. It's not about balls. It's just like why are we?
Well, I
like,
just didn't know if it was
I
a good
need
time.
to the point. I don't reside
get
in
to it.
gray areas in life. I need black or white. Yes or no. Do it. Don't do it. Like
You don't need the
I
warm-up
don't
pitch.
need the I don't need to be massaged. Like just give it to me straight and hard and fast.
I'll do that.
Jackrabbit over here.
Next time you want it hard, quick, and fast, I'll give it to you.
Your guy.
I'm your guy for that. Faster the better. Okay, so that is a good one. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
0 star.
Yeah, 0 stars. But and I don't mean to make you specifically feel bad.
Oh, don't worry. You're gonna get it hard, quick, and fast next time. I'll be direct.
I just like so many people have been doing this.
You
to
know
me.
what? It just happened to me, and it's a mutual friend of ours. I'm not going to say his name. if he listens to it, he'll know it's him. Tonight is the Lakers versus the Warriors, and obviously, like my brother-in-law Curry's, and I'm cool with Steph,
Wait,
all
is it
these
the person I
things.
think it is?
Yes.
Oh my! What?
They invited me to a game tonight. They have a box just to ask me to have Steph come and meet everybody. And I was like, you should have just asked me that out the gate. Like, I don't want the pity.
But how
invite.
did you find out that? How did you
This
find
person
out?
is known for asking, like saying what's up, and then within a day asking you for something.
Well, because he invites me to the game and then he sends me a voice message. And he's like, hey, by the way, we have a bunch of people in this box, big fans of Steph, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you think we could meet him before the game, after the game? And I was just like, listen, if I'm going to ask him, no offense, it ain't going to be for you. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully, like, not that I like,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
but I'm just like, just ask me out the gate. Like, hey, man, like, listen, we have this box. We love Steph to come. You know what I mean? I just, like, I don't know. I just felt like that was the only reason I was getting an invite, which it
Yeah.
probably was, which is also fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just more like, don't warm me up. Like, we'd love to have you there, bro. Like, no, you don't. But I feel like we all have had these, like, I mean, you're clearly warming up people in their text messages, but it happens.
Yeah, but I never.
Because it's
I
like,
guess I did ask for a favor after I did. That was me asking you if you wanted to come on the pod,
yeah.
which I
That's
didn't
not
want
a
to text. I
favor.
wanted to call you about it.
Yeah.
Me saying, hey, can I ask you something? Was like, I want to get you on the phone. I don't want to be like, hey, you want to come on my pod? No, I want to be like, hey, Viv, what's up?
Okay, so
do you want to
so
come on
you're
the pod
saying
once
that
a month?
You didn't. The ask you something was not. Can I call you? I get it. It makes more sense now.
I just want to talk to you on the phone.
That's fair.
I'm not going to call you, busy girl. Be like, when can I call you?
You can-
And you literally said, no, You said anytime after 4. I was like, great, after 4, I'll call you. And what I
Yeah, but if you would have called me like that, then I would have just texted you. I'll call you back later.
don't know. The one time I faced you after the dentist, you were like, didn't know we were on a FaceTime. You were like driving in the car, and you looked out. You're like, ah.
It's true.
And you're like, we're FaceTiming.
I know. I'm like turning into an old man. I'm like, what is this?
Why
Yeah.
is it with parents when you FaceTime they like hold the phone like they
think
don't
it's-
know
they think
where the
it's a
camera's
phone.
at?
They're like
That's
this.
because you have old parents. My mom is like proficient on FaceTime.
Dude, my mom's like, hi. I'm just like, Mom, just back up. It irritates my mom. Back up the phone.
Did
please."
you watched Bo Burnham's Inside, yeah, on Netflix?
No.
a
Oh
while
my God,
ago?
so funny.
Okay, you need to listen to the song "FaceTime with My Mom."
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's really
Bo
funny.
Burnham, that
It's
whole
really funny.
the
That
whole COVID one.
Yeah, he's a
So
genius.
funny.
I absolutely love him. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll try to not be on your 0 list next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just gonna be Judah every.
That's the
every
goal.
song.
Like me and you just gotta like try and avoid her 0 list.
That dive, dip, dive, and dive.
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge his 0 list.
That's common.
So this is our Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah.
Is there any movies that you've seen lately that you really like that are in the love world? What do we got? What's something you can't get enough of?
Love World. Let's see. Let's talk about. There's a bunch of Oscar movies that we've seen. A Baby Girl.
Haven't seen it. I've got that reaction. Every girl has that reaction on Baby Girl.
Hot. And I don't like Nicole Kidman and her weird face.
What's going on with that? I
Plastic
thought her
surgery.
face was a little strange
Plastic
too.
surgery.
I thought she just lost a bunch
I
of
actually
weight.
love her as an actress. I
Oh,
think she's an
she's the
amazing
best.
actress.
Great.
But a lot of the times it's very hard for me to watch her face. It's so.
Did she just lose a lot of weight?
She's always been
She's
skinny.
so skinny.
She's always been
She's
skinny.
so- yeah.
She's getting older naturally. I mean,
But the problem is, there's some people that get older and they just age. And then there's people that try and look young forever.
to try to hang
And
on.
it doesn't look good.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't. Just get older.
Just
Speaking
get
of the
older.
complete like rebirth, Lindsay Lohan's like eating right now.
Speaking of
She didn't
getting
get work done. She got great work done.
Yo, she is
got
killing it.
great work done. And poor Nicole Kidman, like that work was not around back when she obviously got 27 facelifts.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think girls realize what the nose jobs and all the stuff they're doing now. They're not going to look good in 20 years when they're in
No.
their 40s.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know what I
like what
mean?
you did like years ago.
No,
catch
I
up.
don't
All
think
these
a nose
girls are in
job.
their
I don't think a
20s
nose
or-
job applies
But they're
there.
doing.
I
I'm
think
talking about fillers.
there are
and
30-year-olds
like crazy
getting
stuff.
mini facelifts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
yes.
They're tightening everything up like
They're
this.
tightening everything up, and every time I see myself on this podcast, I'm what I want to do. I like, but no, yeah, you're getting. They're called mini facelifts, and like everyone has them.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's frightening.
what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Bella Hadid is like this.
Oh
all-
my God, yeah.
What are you talking? She's gotten her whole face fucking lifted up for sure. I mean, I
Wild.
don't know that for a fact, but
Hold on. So, movie. What movie do you?
oh wait,
What movie have you
wait.
been
Can we
loving?
talk for 1 second? I'm the only person that would recognize this. I haven't seen one fucking person talk about this. So this. Let's talk about Bianca Sensori and her
Oh, her
titties and
dr-
vag out.
Oh, yeah.
Can
What
we
was that
wait?
dress?
Look at what I sent to my friend. If you zoom in on the vag,
Mm-hmm.
lipo, 2 lipo incisions.
Whoa, you zoomed
No
in.
one has talked about this.
I don't know how many people
I'm,
zoomed in.
I'm just looking at the.
And I circled the
moose
lipo
knuckle.
incisions.
You really Inspector Gadget did that one. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I just don't think it's fucking cool. Like if
What
you're
does
gonna be
lipo?
like,
What does lipo in your vagina area do?
no, that's where they go in. That's where they go in. They and then they stick the tube up and they suck all the fat.
Oh, the videos of that shit is so
they
disgusting.
suck all the fat.
Oh, that's where you lipo at down there.
They do lipo
They
anywhere.
do no. That's your access point. So you go here, and a lot of the times here, and they go in and like the catheter, not the catheter, cannula, I think it's called, is like this long, and they just.
Suck out fat.
And that's the reason usually no one but your significant other would ever be able to tell that you have had any work done. And if she had a bush, which she should have, that whole look would have been completed with a huge fucking bush. No one would tell that she had lipo.
Honestly,
so-
the bush would have been kind of swaggy.
Bush
low-key.
would have made it cool.
Just for the
Bring
look.
back the bush.
The bush would have made it cool, and no one would have been grossed out by it if she had a big ass bush. Everyone would be like, "Wow, what a feminine icon! What like she's such a feminist with her bush out at the Grammys." No one would be like, "Oh, Kanye's disgusting." They'd be like, "Wow, look at this new age." But instead, it's just fucking gross.
Yeah, I didn't see that. All I saw was.
I didn't zoom.
Yeah, I stayed up top.
Oh,
I stayed up.
I zoom
I
on
stayed up top with that one.
everything. I stay zooming. I'll screenshot things off
zooming.
of people's stories and fucking zoom. Yeah.
You're a screenshot zoomer.
Screenshot zoomer because I also like to know when people are face tuning. I can tell you everything about everyone.
Face
Just off of
Face
their
tuning?
Instagrams. Oh yeah.
What's face tooting?
That's like
Face
when,
tuning
when the girls look
the
skinny
girls-
and then you see the wall on the wall.
The
It's
wall,
like
yeah,
this.
but sometimes it's really subtle, so you have to zoom in. Like sometimes they know now girls know that people
for
are
their
looking
appearance.
for the curve of
Tuning
the
it.
wall. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
they're
If I
like-
took a photo of you and we wanted to make your face a little skinnier or whatever, the tree, you would zoom in on that branch. You'd be like, wait, that branch has
Oh, it's
a...
like blurry.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now girls are getting smart and they're like now face tuning. So if they face tune their waist in, they'll face tune the tree next to them or the curtain next to them to be straight again. But you can always tell if you zoom in because like the pixels have been stretched and then put back together, and you can tell. I can tell every single time.
This
It's
is like
my
an art
favorite
form.
past.
It's an
Yeah,
art form.
yeah. Vagina lipo, face tune. I'll fucking catch you every time.
Is vagina lipo the same thing as like the vaginal reconstruction where like shit gets mad
No,
tight again?
Jeremiah,
No,
you're
no,
not
that's-
understanding me. It is regular lipo. They go in through the vagina so that people don't
people
know
don't see.
unless you show up to the Grammys with your creepy fucking husband and show it all for the world to
That
see.
sucks. That
Gross. Disgusting. Fuck her. Fuck him.
So what movie have you liked lately?
Baby girl, hot, Honora, fucking
I
amazing.
was
loved
awesome.
You were the one that told me to see Nora.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I saw it like when it came out, the first week it came out. I saw it.
When the movie started
I love Sean
and the
Baker.
first shot is a butt, I was like, Jeremiah, I love this movie.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I knew it right when I
I
saw
know.
it, but
She's so hot.
She's
she was
sexy.
great in it. She was fantastic.
her
She's
accent.
so cool. She's so
It was a
good.
great storyline too. I had no idea where it was going.
I'm obsessed
knew it
with
was
Sean
gonna end
Baker.
bad.
He's, I think, the best
I'm-
filmmaker of
I'm a
our
little
time.
surprised it's getting the praise, it's getting considered a subject matter because you know the Oscars they something like stripping they're usually not doing. Like I feel like it's a little risky for them to like nominate a movie about strippers in New Jersey.
What are you talking about? Like the whole world is like sex positive, sex work, yay. And I
That's
don't
fair.
personally agree with that all the time. I don't think like that should all be celebrated all the time. I think we've like entered into like a very strange like why is a woman showing up to the Grammys completely naked because
That was
everyone's
wild.
like because everyone's like
Yeah.
yay sex work, yay, let's like do the absolute bare minimum as women and
Yeah.
get all this attention and money and awesome, great, that can work for
I
some
did
of
think
you,
it was
but not
interesting
me.
how they made you care about her character a lot. I was like, oh, she's gonna get hurt.
You
and
cared
at the
about
end,
her a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like you care about her. You,
Yeah,
you see her
agreed.
as a,
I
you see
cared
her
about
as
her
a
a lot.
human, not a stripper. After you really get to know her, and
Yeah.
some of the, I mean, I can't give away the end like I normally would, but the ending, I was just like, oh, it was a good ending. I really enjoyed it.
That was amazing. And
a
that
great
guy, I forget what his name,
Yursub?
yeah,
Yeah.
he completely should have gotten his Oscar nom, but I think that the other little Russian was kind of snubbed. Like I really,
the one who plays the son of the
Yeah,
wealthy guy.
I don't think he was nominated for
hilarious
anything.
at the beginning.
oh my God.
He was so good.
Amazing. I was
was really good.
completely enthralled by him.
Yeah. He kind of carries it.
He was
a little
so
bit.
I
good.
know, and I
Yeah,
can't believe I don't think
early.
did he get nominated for anything?
I don't
No.
think so.
I
He
think
was
he should
he
have.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Nora was so good. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
It was funny. I just got back from Yerevan, and then they bring it up in the movie. I was like, I've been there because all those
Armenian.
guys are Armenian. The big guys are Armenian.
Oh, they are Armenian.
Yeah, and they're like,
That's
go back
right.
to Yerevan. I'm like, I know where that is. It was sick. I
Yeah,
really
Junior
loved
shot
it.
a movie in Armenia.
Yeah, I was in Yerevan.
How was that?
So fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Like a Christmas movie? What was it?
Yeah, it's called A Winter Song. It's like a Christmas Armenian movie. It's so pretty there. It was really gorgeous.
I've always wanted to go. I've heard really good
It's
things about it. I love all
pretty.
of those countries that like aren't like no one's like I'm going to Armenia for spring break, like for the summer.
Spring break.
For spring break. I don't know why I said spring break as
Yeah.
if I'm in like college.
Yeah.
Don't know why that's the first thing that
I'm
came up.
summering in Yerevan.
Yeah, but those places are always the most fun to go to because they're not like super crowded and like it's like so you're just immersed in the culture immediately. There's no like touristy. Was it any of it
The only
touristy?
there's monumental things I went to go see,
Yeah.
like Mother Armenia statue, and I went to the museum there, which was crazy. But yeah, it's like the tattoo. I got a tattoo of Ararat, which is like where they found Noah's Ark. So there's like very old historical things there. But everyone was so
You
friendly.
got a tattoo there? Mm-hmm. Goes to Armenia once, gets a fucking tattoo. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's funny is all the other
Goes to Armenia once and gets a tattoo.
the other three actors in the movie didn't have any tattoos. We all got matching ones, so they got like their first ones.
That's cool.
And we were all like super hungover in the
Better be a
basement of a
good movie.
Yodavan tattoo parlor. It was cool.
There's a lot of like these little hidden gem places to go now. Like I heard Albania.
Albania.
I heard Albania's a vibe.
Yeah,
man.
I heard too. Yeah.
I heard it's a good time.
I know because you go to like I was in Italy this summer and it's like just so disgusting now. You can't even go in July. Like the amount of people.
That's a
It's
lot.
like
Yeah.
all of these places have been ruined and it sucks. Like
Well,
even my favorite beach down in Laguna has been completely ruined by TikTok. It sucks.
Well, Yodavan got a big boom because that's where the Kardashians are from.
Oh, they're literally from there.
Their family is from Yodavan. I want to ask some questions about Valentine's Day. Icks, do's and don'ts. What's too far on
Is there
Valentine's
such thing as
Day?
too much on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day?
like,
You
what do you
no, give me
expect
all the
on
give it all to
Valentine's?
me.
I'm probably like not a great person to ask about this only because my husband and I, since we've gotten together, have had I love this rule because it really takes the pressure off of literally everything else. We have a rule that we only get each other gifts for birthdays. So we do not do Christmas, we don't do anniversary, we don't do any of that. We'll go to dinner on those like occasions, like
Yeah.
you know, on our anniversary we'll go to a nice dinner, but we don't get each
So you
other
don't feel
anything.
any type of way not receiving certain anything, on Valentine's Day. You're like, doesn't bother you.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me because we have this agreement, and what I think what we do is so cool because we're able to put a lot of money into birthdays because we haven't like
Yeah, you
and,
go for
and
it.
you like you're thinking about it all year and like all of these little things like add up and like we go very hard for each other's birthdays and spend a lot of money and like a lot of thought and because it's the only thing we kind of do for each other that's not true. It's the only thing I do for him all year. He does a lot for me all year, but that which is also why
It's good to be you.
it's great for me.
Was that different when you were in the dating phase, though?
We established that very, very quickly because I'm also like, I guess it was a good deal for me, which is why I bartered the deal. Of course. Which is why I bartered the deal. I was like, we should just do birthdays so I don't have to get you anything like every 3 months. No.
Because for me, being a single guy, you're like, God, I gotta ask a girl. You gotta like. Buy
I think
'em
a little goes
like,
a long way. But what's chocolates and roses for? It costs you nothing, and it like really makes a girl feel special. Like that, a little goes such a long way. You don't have to like rent a yacht and do a sunset cruise. You can.
You saying girls get Birkin bags on things or on Valentine's?
I'm just
You're
saying.
hanging out with the wrong people.
Those are the girls I'm hanging out with.
Valentine's Day, baby. Here's a
I
Birkin.
can't afford that price range. My God, imagine I'm dropping a Birkin bag on Valentine's
Is there anything
Day.
that's like too much on Valentine's Day? Is there anything
Yeah,
that's
fucking
cringe?
Birkin. How
Birkin,
gross!
for
Like
sure.
that's so icky.
But like
Ugh.
chocolate covered strawberries work.
Yeah.
Wait, Viv, I want your opinion.
Okay. You'll get it, whether you like it or not.
The idea of like men buying women lingerie. Like if a girl wanted to wear lingerie, like we would go get it and like put it on, right? Or am I weird for kind
I
of
love
thinking
the idea, which I have done in the past.
Like you bought it for yourself to wear for him.
No. Lingerie is expensive. No, especially agent provocateur. Jesus Christ. No. What I think is really hot and sexy is bring your girl to agent provocateur on Melrose and be like, pick out a set, like, and that's really cool and hot, and it's like. It's a communal thing. I also am a big believer of a lot of the gifts my husband and I give to each other, their experiences. And so how
Sound like
cool
materialistic.
if you're talking about lingerie, like how cool is it to make it an experience for both of you, not just like, here, I picked this out for you, you're my doll, wear this, or the girl spending her own money, $1,000 or $2,000 for a set at H&M Provocateur, which we're talking about like the high end, but
That seems
it
like a lot
isn't-
for Valentine's Day. I'm spending a band.
yeah, but you're enjoying it later.
That's true.
We were
fair.
talking about earlier.
But
It's
for
a
like-
little bit more difficult to be the guy on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day. The
yeah.
ball's in our court for a
But
lot of it.
then let's like
because it's less of a two-way
X
street. It's
the
kind of like
lingerie.
just like all the pressure's on us for V Day mostly.
Yeah, but it
Is that how it's supposed to be though? Because isn't it just aren't we just
I want to
celebrating
go for
love?
a setup like yours. Let's
But are we just
Yeah.
celebrating love on V-Day? Like, isn't it mutual? Like we should both be receiving like some version of. Doesn't necessarily have to be a
No,
gift
I do kind of think that Valentine's Day is
For the
like
woman.
for the woman. Well, it's kind
Unless
of
you
a
have-
stupid holiday in general, but like I do think it's like because I do feel like women are usually the ones throughout the year like acts of service and
That's fair.
you know like I do feel like men get so much from having a female in their lives. I do feel like we at
Yeah,
our
it's like
best
the day
make
to
your
show
life so much
appreciation for all
easier
they do.
all the time. So like yeah, it's kind of like an extra birthday. But I don't think it should be
It's 2 B-Days. It's crazy.
but I don't think like you need to spend a lot of money, honestly.
yeah.
I think like literally you can go get roses and like chocolates and some candles around the house and like cook dinner and like a girl would be like, "Oh my
I was gonna
god,
agree
how
with that.
I agree with
romantic."
that.
Like you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. A lot of it's a thought and your effort of just like, hey, baby, I'm cooking dinner for us, and like I hope you can appreciate this is me, like
Yeah.
my love language.
Oh
to
my
you.
god, I would melt. I would
Yeah.
So
absolutely
you think
melt.
more romantic to like cook dinner together than
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out to.
Agreed. Yeah, and Valentine's Day, like going out, it's like who wants to like look at other people
You ever had two
Yeah.
on one day?
ever? Who wants to look
Have you ever had two on one day?
2 Valentine's days in one day? Have you? Holy
A long time
shit.
ago, yeah. It was.
What'd you do? You hit him with a 6?
fucking-
You hit him with a 6 and an 8, or
I-
what?
It was. I had so much anxiety. I had so much anxiety trying to pull that off.
You pulled it off though. Tell him
did.
about the gift you got.
I did. Oh, that's a separate day. I received a gift, you know, from my significant other. I got her roses. We're going to dinner, and then she pulled up on her own. Had a little gift. It was a box of like it was chocolate covered strawberries, and on the strawberries there was something written on the strawberries, and it said "best dick ever." And I have a picture of it.
She gave that to you?
Yeah, she gave it to me.
Why didn't you marry this person?
She's
That is
batshit.
sick.
This is the last girl I got punched by or slapped.
Oh,
you didn't
then
get
never
punched by her.
mind. I guess.
No,
you know.
she's sweet. She's sweet.
I have a question. When girls are like, "Oh, I really don't care," but then they actually do.
Yeah. There's no girl
Like,
that
don't
does
worry,
not
you don't
care.
like.
No. There's no girl
They
that doesn't
care.
care.
Okay,
There's no
boom.
girl that doesn't care. And
So the guys out there
even
who
if
are
they
listening.
don't really care, like I don't really care. Like Rufus could bring home a single rose, which is what he did. Our first date was 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, so it would be a little weird if he like went all out that first Valentine's Day. He brought me a single
That
rose.
would be
Cringe. He brought me a single rose. We saw each other on Valentine's Day, and like we just hung out, you know. And he brought me a single rose, and I was like, God, how romantic! Like, and it was like what cost him $3, you know, like
Yeah.
or whatever it was, like, and. I really do think so, like everything else, it's literally about the thought. It has nothing to do with like the dollar amount.
But so you do agree though, if you're like not married or like have been dating for years, if a guy goes all out with flowers and
Fucking weird. Fucking
stuff, okay,
weird.
that's what I meant earlier.
Weird
Like not if
shit.
you're married, but
That's
if
some
you're like
weird
asking
shit.
someone that you're not like seriously dating to be your Valentine and you get them, you know, 12 dozen or a dozen roses and some chocolates, like cringe.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's perfect for a girl you've been dating for like 6 months even.
Okay.
That's fine. But like a 3-monther, like it should just be like, yeah, flowers and like let me cook you dinner. Some candles, set the vibe.
I'm on board for that.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm on board for that. Maybe a flower, maybe a rose.
Maybe a rose. Like a single, by the way, a single rose is kind of sexy.
Also,
It's
I
like
think anybody appreciates flowers, like whether you're a guy or girl,
Yeah.
like get them flowers.
No, I don't like flowers. They die and it makes me sad.
Really?
Yeah, I don't love flowers. I always tell
What do you
my
mean?
husband,
When I gave
don't-
you flowers your first time on the show, you loved them or you lied.
No. I do love them, but you didn't spend like I've had guys spend hundreds of.
No, flowers get expensive.
Oh, I
yeah,
know.
In
flowers
LA,
get expensive.
you go to
And
like Lily.
I-
Oh, trust me, my sister.
I honestly
yeah.
rather a guy just hand me $300 than like spend $300.
do a little rose origami.
Like it actually makes
Those
it
are
would make me
20s.
mad. When I was paying $2,000 when I was in my
Rose origami.
studio apartment and like barely scraping by, and a guy would send me $300 flowers, I'd be like, fuck. Could have like paid for my food for 2 weeks. Like what?
a week.
A week, yeah.
be
In
real.
LA, yeah,
Let's
a
be
week,
real.
a week, yeah. So that's why I don't like flowers, because I feel like it's really wasteful. But Trader Joe's has amazing flowers, and you can make an amazing bouquet.
That's
and
true.
It's,
I'm lucky. My sister owns a floral company.
oh, you're
Oh, yeah,
good.
you're
yeah,
tapped
you're
in.
good.
Like
Yeah.
the other
I know
day,
Homecoming.
the other day I gave our good friends Evan and Katie. I helped my sister with this photo shoot, and the hotel that she was doing was like $500 bouquets or bouquet. $500 bouquets. And she was like, take this, give it to your friends. So I go to their house with this she charged $500 for it. I'm like,
That's
who
great.
buys that crap?
A lot of people.
But you're an anomaly. You don't love flowers. Valentine's Day is like kind of mid, kind of like whatever to you. You're an anomaly.
No. I'm not an anomaly because I do like it is whatever. Like I'll say, yeah, it's whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
But then when a guy
Does
does
something.
it, I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, are you
Like-
getting something tonight?
It's really
Yeah.
sweet and I love it. I love that. But I would never be like, actually, that's not true. I would say, you know what? If the guy didn't do anything, I'd be like, yeah, deal breaker. Because like, even though I don't care about it, you should do something.
So if there was zero effort or it was like, oh, I forgot it was today.
Yeah,
you'd
no,
be
no,
like,
no.
It's
Gross.
over.
Ick.
It's over.
Gross.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't really pull the I forgot it was today thing.
I am with you though. I love like the whole dress up thing. Like, yo, let's go get you some fire lingerie or let's
Yeah.
play like cosplay or something kind of crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking Valentine's Day. Like let's have, dress up as a teacher. I don't know, like get crazy. Fuck it.
Wait, what did you just say?
Jeremiah's taking them to Spirit Halloween instead of
Yeah, I'm going
provocateur.
to Spencer's or Spirit.
He's not going to know Age of La Perla. Absolutely not. We're going to Nordstrom Rack.
I forgot to clean your bathroom.
I feel like Valentine's Day is like for like you have fun with it. Like make the most of it. You know what I mean?
I haven't had a Valentine in, I mean, I've been single for 2 years now, so I have the last 2 of them. I haven't had one. Because I'm not like ask a random girl to go to,
Nah, you can't ask a random.
you know what I mean?
Just sit it out.
It's like, hey,
No, that's
who's
weird.
desperate?
sit out,
This
and
guy.
sit out and save your bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like sit it out, man.
Yeah. It's,
So I hope we're helping you with this Valentine's Day.
Yep.
With your thoughts. All right. Yeah.
All right. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, we're going to do a blind rating with you.
Okay.
We're going to start with rom-coms, romantic movies.
All right.
So you know how this works? We're going to say one, and you don't know where it's going to be.
Okay.
All right. So these are
All right.
rom-coms. Jeremiah, what's the first one?
From 1 to 5.
Yep.
One
she
being
can
the
say
best.
whenever she
One
wants.
being the best.
One
Five-
being the best.
5 being the worst. Okay. Come on, hit
Hitch.
me. Hitch?
Mm-hmm.
I loved Hitch.
It's great. I love it too.
Oh, shit. But what if there's like a better one? 2.
Ooh, smart.
I loved Hitch.
It's fantastic.
So good.
it is.
All right. Number 2, You've Got Mail.
Was that Diane?
Meg Ryan.
Meg
and
Ryan.
Tom
I
Hanks.
haven't watched that I have watched that, but I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'm gonna put it at. I don't remember it.
No, I'm saying that's fine, but where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it at 5 only because
5.
I don't.
This is not what I thought I was.
remember.
That's not the answer I was
I
expecting.
don't remember, so let's put it
You've
at
Got
5.
Mail is one of my top 5, period.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I
Watch
need
it.
to rewatch it.
Rewatch it.
I need to
Classic.
rewatch
It
it.
is
Classic Meg
fantastic.
Ryan, Tom
And
Hanks.
It is.
Next time I'll probably come
All right,
back
so
and change
2, we got Hitch. 5, You Got Mail. What's
yeah.
the next one?
Crazy stupid love.
it. Oh, Ryan Gosling and oh my god, that scene at the end, one of the best scenes in the world, where she was like,
Danny
he's like,
Lindhagen?
banana,
Oh, Lynn
and then you realize that banana meant so good. Okay, what else is coming though? It can't be 1. I'm gonna put it at 3.
Okay.
That's smart.
I'm gonna put it at 3.
Pretty Woman.
I was named after her.
Oh wow.
1.
Wow. There we go.
It's so good.
Well, I wasn't named
It's
after
so
her.
good.
My mom will hate that I said that but she was pregnant when watching it and she was like, oh, what a pretty name. So that's what kind of,
Love it. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
number 1. And then you got the last one.
When Harry met Sally.
so put it at 4. I have to put it at 4.
Yeah, you have to put it
Because
at
I have
4.
what I loved. When
So that
Hannah
was
Met
good.
Sally.
Hold on, so you have-
Actually, I like how
That's
that,
so you did Pretty Women. It was Hitch.
I love Pretty Woman's all
Pretty
time.
Woman,
Pretty Woman,
Hitch,
Hitch.
Crazy Stupid Love, When Harry Met Sally, and then you punted on You've Got Mail. Pretty good.
I probably would
That's pretty good.
switch Hitch and Crazy Stupid if I could go back, but yeah.
Crazy stupid over Hitch.
It's be better than The Gap. It's I
Oh,
love
I
that
don't know.
movie.
I'll stick with what I did.
My wife's
Yeah.
cheating on me with Danny Ligon. I know you've told the entire bar.
That's such a good, yeah.
It's
is a
so
good
good.
one.
So now we're gonna do rom-com actresses. Think
Okay.
of their movies. When we say their name, you gotta think of the movies that they've been in, and you
Okay.
gotta place them 1 through 5.
Meg Ryan.
Oh, I'm gonna get so much shit for this, but it's like not. She's not one of my favorite.
Hey, it's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting
Oh, that's
Meg Ryan
that
at
is
5
a
is
crazy,
crazy word.
That's a crazy pun.
Okay. Respect,
All right.
respect. It's her list.
Sorry.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, never mind. 5. Let me put Meg Ryan back.
So Meg goes
Really?
at 4?
Meg goes in 4.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston at 5.
Yeah.
The
Long King
breakup?
Polly, the breakup, all those.
5.
Whoa. Okay, 3. J Lo.
Ooh, 5. Put her in 5.
we got,
Oh, no. But you put
we got Meg Ryan, Jennifer
5 is
Aniston,
getting
and
5 is getting crushed right now.
Wait. I'm thinking about now J-Lo because actually, like, Made in Manhattan J-Lo was sick. Loved J-Lo then.
So what are you throwing her? You're still,
And I
she's
have
still
to,
at
you know
5?
what? I'm not good. I'm not.
And the wedding planner is good
I
Wedding
know the
Planner's
wedding
good.
planner's
with
amazing.
Matthew McConaughey.
I know, amazing. And I'm not the person to talk to about this because you guys are like cinephiles and I'm like a pop culture junkie and I can't separate the art from the artist. And I'm now like having all of these judgments about J-Lo because like how many times you can get married and engaged and like put it in everyone's business. I'm like, I can't stand you anymore. But like I can't separate that from like, oh shit, when I do think about her movies, I'm like, oh, she's made some really good movies. So like I'm really not the person because I'm like, oh, I'll put J-Lo in 5 because like can't keep a man, like what?
It's like a movie title. Can't keep a man.
Can't keep
Can't
a
Keep
man.
a Man's
All
a
right, so we're
great-
gonna skip
That's
J Lo, Julia Roberts.
Number 1. Fucking love her.
Kind of have to.
That's the easy word.
And then
Love
this
her.
next one might be number 2. Probably.
Cameron Diaz.
2.
So
The Mask.
1,
Oh
2,
my God.
5.
Her in The Mask. So you know that was her debut. The Mask was her
She was
first
great.
The Mask
movie.
is Cameron Diaz's
The Mask
debut?
was her first
Numero uno.
fucking movie.
She
was
looks when she walks in the bank in the red dress.
Oh my god!
Phenomenal.
Oh
I
my god! I wanted to be her.
I've had
so
some
bad.
time to that
Yeah, me too.
to that scene.
Me too.
I was rewinding that VHS multiple
same.
times.
Me and my
Same.
brother's like,
Yeah, I didn't understand why I couldn't look like her. I put on red lipstick and like I was 12 years old putting on a red dress.
and then something about Mary came out, and she just like,
She's great.
Okay, Julia Roberts 1, Cameron Diaz 2,
The rest.
rest are 5.
the rest are 5s. There's no 3s or 4s.
Is that it?
That's
You got
it.
No one
That's
else?
it.
That's it.
That's
Come
the list
on.
we
Wait,
made.
Kate Hudson?
Ooh, 3.
See?
I love Kate Hudson. yeah.
Love
Wait,
Kate
what was the other
Hudson.
one that I had in there that I deleted? It was Kate Hudson and then Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah, that's like tied for 3. I loved Miss Congeniality. I loved, yeah.
Proposal.
Oh, the
Proposal.
proposal. With
I
He
don't
Who Cannot
love
Be
the
Named.
proposal, but people love it.
Miss
It's not
Congeniality
my, I've
is
never
one of
really
my
loved
favorite.
proposal.
It's
I really
such a
liked
great
Proposal.
rom-com.
I loved because I loved that life. I loved like the life on the island and like that.
Also love While You Were Sleeping. You ever seen that rom-com with her?
No.
It's so good. Sandra
You know
Bullock.
what's like sad? Like we have not been able to name like one black woman at all.
True.
Okay, wait. Let's think.
Like we had to like sit here and close our eyes and
No,
like,
we looked.
it's kind of crazy.
We looked.
That is
Like
that's,
historically, like we can't be like, oh
That's
no,
crazy.
she's, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of wild.
but has there been?
I feel like Halle Berry has had one rom com,
no.
She's
I
in
can't
like.
think of anything.
but to your point, you're right.
Yeah.
I can't
Holly,
think of
Holly
a
Berry would be the closest I can think of. I can't really even think of a movie where I'm like, that was funny and it was a rom com with just her as the lead with a
think of one.
co-lead.
Oh,
I think we're in, like,
what
more
was the one
serious
with
stuff.
Jonah Hill, and that just came out this
Oh,
last
I
year?
hated that.
Oh, my
with
god.
the Eddie
that-
Murphy one.
Hated that.
I didn't like it, but it was a rom.
Yeah, but yeah, sure. Black women have been in rom coms. It's just we can't think of them because none of them are any good.
Or it's just too few.
Too few and also
few of 'em.
Like, well, for instance,
Jonah Hill.
I love
that,
What Women Want is great. The remix they did.
Who's
the
the one-
remake was terrible.
Oh, Tiffany had it.
Tiffany Haddish and What Men
Terrible.
Want. Bad.
Terrible.
No, but think about how many beautiful like black women there were in the 90s, early 2000s that there have been that just haven't like got the role.
The
Haven't
Bodyguard
haven't got
was
the movie.
Not
Oh
fun.
yeah, The Bodyguard was. But
Halle
that's not
Berry,
a rom-com.
Austin Sinai Lathan, beautiful.
Yeah.
Who was the one that everybody loved?
There's none coming to my mind. There's a few others in there that I like.
Nia
but they're
Long.
older, like Meryl Streep rom-coms.
Neil Long, another beautiful, like never really got a cool, like a big budget rom com. You know, it sucks.
Do you like Drew Barrymore? He's in a lot of rom-coms.
Yes, I love.
I like Drew Barrymore, but not as like a rom com queen.
50 First Dates is really good.
It's cute.
It was good.
Me and him we were going through some earlier. There's a bunch that are like comedy movies. Like if you could throw Wedding Crashers as a romantic comedy, it's my number one.
It's close. It's close to a rom com, but it's more comedy than it's rom com.
Yeah.
You know.
Our number one we didn't put on the list because we just bring it up too much. It's Notting Hill.
Yeah, it's our.
It's like my favorite ever.
You didn't bring up The Holiday.
I thought you were gonna get mad if I did.
He did say that before we came in here. He's like,
That was purposely not on the
I don't think we can bring up
The
the
Holiday
holiday.
is one of my favorite movies.
I watch it once a year.
It
I
really
fucking
is.
love that movie.
It actually December is like an annoying month for me because the amount of texts I get, like everyone,
Like, look,
everyone takes a photo of their TV screen.
they're
with
like,
my
"Jasper."
husband on the TV screen.
Jasper.
Every December, without fail, I get 20 text messages.
have you ever called your husband like by one of his character names?
No,
Jasper.
no.
For some reason, I just pictured you dressed up as a knight in a knight's tale, trying to be Heath Ledger.
Oh, that's comedy. I forgot
Yeah,
about
no.
that
He even because he's so himself. Even like when I was FaceTiming him while he was playing Prince Andrew, and he was in full Prince Andrew. Like the amount of work that took. He was in hair and makeup for like 6
Prosthetics.
hours every day.
Yeah.
It was all prosthetics. Like nothing was his except for his eyes.
Wow.
And even then, like we were FaceTiming all day, every day, and he's so himself that after like it doesn't even cross your mind after like.
It'd be wild to do a role where you have to wear prosthetics like that, where you can't even see.
That'd be so cool. Look
Be
at what
so fun.
Colin Farrell just did with the penguin.
It sounds
Furiosa.
honestly, it's horrible. It sounds horrible to like have to get up so early every day and like just have people touching you. Like I'm very what is it called? I'm not diagnosed with anything. It's just like I have like a sensory overload.
Yeah.
Like when there's too many noises and people are touching me and like it's just a lot. I don't think like that's very hard to be like doing that every day.
It'd be a lot.
Hours and hours. Yeah. I think that's why Pete Davidson, I saw that he's removing all his tattoos.
He
'cause
is.
He was like,
Why?
I cannot. He's removing all of his tattoos, and he was actually just on
'Cause you
a
just
late
can't
night
sit in
show
makeup chairs
telling everyone how absolutely horrible the pain is. And he's like, it's worth it because I don't want to sit in a makeup chair for 6 hours or whatever, getting them all covered up,
Wow.
which makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
The reason I was laughing is you brought up the penguin. And my mom's birthday was this last weekend, and we were down in San Diego. And my sister Jordan, every time she went to the bar and walked back, she would walk like the penguin. She goes, "Ma, we're gonna do something. I swear, Ma." It was the funniest thing ever. Now she just randomly will walk around like the penguin.
Like the penguin?
Yeah.
Did you see the show?
So funny.
No,
I didn't love it.
I don't.
thought it was
love
okay.
DC. Like I don't love any of that. I
Yeah.
don't love Marvel. I don't love like any of the comic book.
I don't like superhero movies.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I did like for a while though, and I just watched the last one and it was kind of a letdown, but I still really just laugh at it. Is Venom? I watched all the Venom movies. Tom Hardy.
Not for me.
I was not. That was like the last thing. I thought you were
Really?
gonna say like Hunger Games or some shit. I was not ready for Venom.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't.
Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy.
Well, it's Tom Hardy then.
I can watch him in anything, and so that's what got me in that first Venom. And I'm like, oh, this is fun.
I just watched Bike Riders.
Not for me.
No,
Couldn't do it.
Really, I really
do it.
liked Bike Riders.
Not for me. Being a moto guy, Austin Butler's can't stand him.
I'm just in a stage in my life where I just don't need to see any more of those movies.
Yeah, I know. Agreed.
I'm good off of like 100 white guys on motorcycles. To be honest, I am. I don't.
You know
need
there
to
was
see it.
there
really
was
don't.
black motorcycle groups back then, and that'd be a sweet movie.
Yeah, I
It'd be
I
so
feel like I've
sick
just
to
seen a
show that.
version of that already. I'm like, I'm good. No
Yeah.
thanks, you know. So that's where I'm
I
at.
really liked it.
All right, so to end the episode, what is your favorite rom com?
I'm not going first. You go first.
The Holiday.
You're saying The Holiday is
After
your
all that,
favorite rom com?
Over Lost in Translation, over Vicky Cristina, over Midnight.
Lost in Translation.
a
isn't
close to that.
That's just a drama.
I think it's a drama.
A close to that would be It's Complicated. I watch that often. I love that movie. I laugh so hard when I watch
Okay,
that.
so your favorite rom com is
I would say The Holiday. Yeah,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
Mine is Notting Hill.
so good,
I love it.
so good.
I love it. I love everything. I love when like they have a cappuccino and he's like, "No, let's go crazy. Let's have an orange juice."
And what does
He's
he
so
say? He
good.
goes,
Hugh Grant
"I
is the
loved you,"
coolest.
and Ghost.
And Ghost.
How is
Hugh,
Robert
by the way,
Patrick
do you
Swayze?
watch his interviews? Like he's just the funniest, coolest.
Hugh Grant's having like a whole like renaissance right now of just being the guy like the Larry David, the British Larry David, like where he just hates everything.
So good.
And I
Yeah.
love that. I love someone who
Yeah.
hates everything. I could not relate to him more. Yeah.
Anything you're looking, they asked him about anything you're looking forward to, like at the Golden Globes. He's like,
No.
nothing.
No.
Any horses in this next movie?
Oh yeah, Horse and Hound.
No.
I'm probably gonna think of a better one on my drive home today, but For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is My Best Friend's Wedding.
I love that. Yeah, tell me the lunch
So
scene.
good.
The moment I wake up. Like, I love that scene, man.
I love that movie.
Her best
Yeah.
friend is like the coolest. Like, he's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna hold you down. That's a
Yeah.
good ass movie.
They used to like the 90s and early 2000s made so many good.
By the way,
rom-coms.
Cameron
I know.
Diaz
I
looked
don't know
awesome.
why it's like
They were
why?
so good.
Yeah.
There's something now where rom-coms have just gotten so silly and
Yeah,
like just
so
out of touch,
stupid.
and I just
Well, wasn't there a recent one? I'm like, I've
The
been
show
racking
was
my
great.
brain. Nobody wants this.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was it was just so well written.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've
Phenomenal.
seen something and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is like this is right up my alley. I'm cool with
Yeah,
this.
tonally,
Yeah.
it's more romance than comedy, and I think that's maybe why the 90s and the 2000s were good. They were romantic that happened to have funny parts.
Yeah.
Now it's slapstick with like a storyline that has romance.
I loved
No hard feelings.
Oh, no
Bush,
hard feelings.
by the way, Bush.
You love No Hard
Only
Feelings?
worked because of the Bush. If she
don't think it
had
worked.
her naked kitty out there, that wouldn't have worked.
So you're pro Bush.
Wouldn't have worked.
I didn't think it worked.
You know what made me pro Bush? I was always anti Bush. What movie?
I am.
This movie made me pro Bush, and it completely changed my life. Honestly, swear to God, everyone in this room
to
needs
think.
to go home and watch Betty Blue. And you tell me that you ever want to see a naked vagina again. So fucking hot.
Love a landing strip.
Betty Blue. No, not a landing strip. Full Bush.
I'm good. No thanks.
No, watch the
It's
movie.
gross to me too, honestly.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, either you got two
No,
options.
no,
You got
okay.
the landing strip or the
Please.
Bermuda Triangle.
No, please. It's one of the best movies in the world. And she's just French. And she's got like a little
knew
bit
she
of a
was French.
belly.
Why did I know she
She's
was
got a little
French?
bit of a belly. It made me like, it really made me feel so good about myself because I'm just like, look at this hot, like she oozes sex and sex appeal. And she's got this big hairy bush and she's got a little pouch and she's just hot. And every guy that watches it is just like sire and song. I want you guys to watch it and tell you.
Betty Blue.
Yeah, report
Betty
back
Blue.
on that,
Report-
guys.
report
next
back.
time.
Seriously.
Next
Next
month.
month?
Next month we will
This
report
is your
back.
homework, Betty Blue.
And whoever can draw the best photo.
Okay, Betty Blue.
All right,
Betty Blue.
Betty Blue.
Yeah.
First time.
Viv. Why don't you close us out?
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in next week, although I won't be there, so maybe don't.
It's your boys hit in good company.
That's actually perfect.